maps again, trying to brag.
No, I'm on the mediums.
Early in spring, the redwings return to the northern marshes where they raise their young.
I figured it out.
These flocks are a familiar sight during March and early April in most of the northern states and Canada.
I think I found my issue. Liam was somehow running as administrator.
When the females arrive 2 or 3 weeks later, each decides which territory or which male she wants for the summer. Females are easily distinguished from males by their straight plumage and by their dull shoulders.
Alright. Take 2.
Females do not sing like the males, though they have a number of sharp calls.
Oh, lordy. Good morning, Jay. I did, and then forgot to restart the stream, so good. We are starting now for the first time today. How are you? I will still need to make sure my hotkeys work. I think it was because I elevated Steam to administrator privileges. It wasn't capturing, it wasn't using hotkeys. I think because Steam was basically running above every other program, it wasn't allowing interaction with it. It's now the 5th time it flashed. F1 having issues. Although, of course, there is just the off chance. Hey, it captured! Okay, we're good. I had to restart Steam as a regular program. It's running as administrator. Terrible advice to fix your problem. I mean, yes, it gives the program more access to your entire system to make terrible changes elsewhere in your system. But I digress. Apparently, so does the game. The game digress. The game is frozen. Can I crash the game? Game? How is this the 3rd time I've started the game up and it's still not booting properly? I'm just gonna click a lot and tell it to crash. Bye. There we go. Number 1 way to solve any program's problems. Click a lot. It won't know how to react, it'll block up on all of the pending actions queued into the engine, and then it will shit itself and die. IT advice, fresh from board. It would fix your issue, but, I mean, it's fun. Tone, welcome in. The practice session has already started. I have had to troubleshoot a little bit today, but fingers crossed we can get into the lobby. Fingers crossed my hotkeys work now. I'm glad I figured that out actually reasonably quickly. It would have been a little awkward to spend the whole day with no hotkeys. First things first, the game needs to actually load, and unfortunately, that part is not working for some reason. Walnuts. The charity worker at my local school who brought in a giant bag of walnuts, and I've been sneaking them every week. They're there for everyone, I'm not stealing. But I do sneak some. 2 every time I walk past the bag. It tastes like coconut, and the game is frozen again. I get the odd feeling I'm gonna have to verify my game files, because this is the 4th time it's just been a black screen. If you click a lot, you can cause it to crash.
Oh. Well, that's me gone.
What happened?
Going on that the straight, going up the squiggly hill. Sure, there's probably a name for that. And yeah, the arse just got loose, and yeah, there was no stopping it.
Rouge.
Kicked out?
Yeah,
Pardon?
Rouge.
You been kicked out, or are you still in?
Oh well, I'm spectating now. Yeah,
Okay.
Hmm.
I'd say it's not
Hey.
wet enough to enters, but it's wet enough to lose traction.
Oh yeah, there's certainly losing time on the
Yeah.
softs. You're getting close to crud over.
Hey. Yellow, I'm just gonna do it. Why not? Oh, here. I'll be the first to bring out the enters. Let's do it. Yeet! Oh,
Oh,
you see that?
yeah, I went to you just as you did it.
I killed my front right ring already. Just go to the pits.
Yeah, that pit sucks. Oh, to be fair, you only knocked off the end bit, so not destroyed. But
Yeah, enough damage.
Oh, that was quick. All files validated. That's the quickest validation I think I've ever seen.
Maybe it's lying to you.
And the next step is it actually needs to work, though, Grandmaster.
oh, I love it. So it validated the files. I just picture your PC like tapping on the back, like you're good fuck. Alright, you do a good job.
Yeah. Alright, bring out these inty boys. Let's do this.
Licky, good morning. I'm just gonna sit and wait. The worst that happens
Greenies.
is we sit and wait a half hour and the race starts.
Mean green tire machines. But they go so well with our cars, Joel.
Hey, they do actually. Funny enough.
Oh, nuts are like buttery coconut.
So,
Maybe it is
by the
That's
so
looks
nice.
now, it's looking most of the race is going to be in the wet.
What the
I just
main-
don't understand why the game isn't loading.
Yeah, the 45-minute forecast is
Or green.
it's 45
Ooh.
minutes. And it gets heavier in 10 to 15.
You
What
mean
is that?
practice?
Crack or is that? Did you go to change the forecast already?
Oh, okay, no. I thought it carried over.
Fair enough.
What's the race looking like then?
I am
There
actually a little bit
is
disappointed.
walnut.
It's clear, but it's cloudy at the end. And
Bird brain of the board with the brain of the bird brain of the board brain some of the brain with the board of the brain and the brain of the bird board with the brain broad breen broad bird blarp benum.
Hey!
If that was meant to be like a flowy rhyme, I'm sorry, I've kind of butchered that one. I also realized blurb is a word, or at least something you can say.
Hey!
See you doing that wobble every time.
Just
like every time you say.
You know, I will not-
it's like wobble. I'm like,
Oh no.
whoa!
Alright. I leant over my wheel and the movie gone.
Oh no!
It's fine.
yeah, there you go. So that wheel just go nope.
Here we
It's
go.
a good thing it's not raining.
I haven't even booted up Jeff. Jeff can go get a nice ice
Dang.
cream on a vacation holiday.
What did you crash, David?
I don't even
It's
know.
not
I
even
just
Jeff,
haven't-
it's
I haven't
Jim.
so quick. I wasn't really paying
The
attention.
names are interchangeable. Don't have every pit crew member have their name start with
Just
J.
look for the green car. Whoa!
See if I
You can
can't
see
get
everyone
this
else is
walnut
having a
open.
little bit of a fun time as well.
I don't know if there's a technique to opening walnuts, but I'm doing this by hand.
As soon as you hit the rebel strip with the enters, it's just like, ugh. Nah.
Next event, ... in progress. Dot dot dot. What music do we have queued up? We have the Cave soundtrack from
How much
Oblivion.
time's left?
10 minutes.
It's-
So I might actually take the opportunity to get to it. Since I'm
Yeah,
just
I was thinking-
watching
I was
it.
actually thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Back in a minute.
Why is my game freezing so bad? I did a full system restart. To be fair, we had the issue with Steam. But now it's just locked up again. All I see is the loading wheel. Oh, goody. Apparently a full system restart is not enough to make this game not freak out. Oh, it's because... Of course... Trust this application, please. Yes. It crashed because the microphone wasn't connecting. Because my microphone program sometimes forgets it exists and then pops up a couple of minutes later. But when my microphone program intercepts my microphone being used, the game or program requesting my microphone just gets to hang for like 3 minutes. And in most cases, 3 minutes of hang is justification for a crash, bug splatter or crash thing to pop up. Force close the game. Long story short, my microphone program made my game crash. Are you done synchronizing with the cloud? Can I turn that off? Because it's like, it's RaceNet. I don't need you to synchronize with the cloud.
It's a bit slippy out there, isn't it?
I mean, like, it's local saves, yeah, you can wipe your data, blah, 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 all that, but... You know what? Yeah, maybe I'll leave it on. Paranoid. I like things being backed
I
up.
have returned. Is anyone on wets yet?
Oh, I'm still on Intas.
Alright. Walnut goes crack. That bit out.
Oh, you're the only one out.
And there we go. There has to be an easier way. I know I've seen a couple of gimmick ways to open walnuts with your hands. I don't remember any. To be fair, it's a little hit and miss. Sometimes you just open a walnut and there's no way you're getting anything out of that.
How much time have we got left?
7 minutes. Blended. Are you gonna put wets on? You got a fair bit of water coming up off your tires now.
I could, but there is
I gotta
a
at least
little bit
join
of
the
a
lobby
line
before I
forming.
go.
So.
Get a cup of tea or anything.
I'm watching you closely. I'm studying you
Hey
every
Jay!
move.
Sorry, you probably missed it a little earlier. I forgot to... When OBS restarts, you have to press start stream again. It doesn't know you're streaming the second. But besides maybe saying hello to you offline, hi! We'll do it again, shall we? How are you, Jay? Last week was a pretty solid performance. Me and Berna got 3rd and 4th, other way around. I can't say respectively. Berna and I got 3rd and 4th, respectively. We tied for 2nd place in the championship holdings. And 4th place is a pretty decent position for me to be gaining. If I can get a podium this season, I'll be super happy.
Oops, that way.
But let's see what we're going to do today, because I think you, Rogue.
Don't panic, guys, but someone has hacked Josh's account. We're going to ban him now.
Yeah, good idea.
Because he said he wasn't going to be here.
My taxi driver made it in time. Yes.
Yes, we're all
You paid him extra,
rooting
didn't
for
you?
you. It was like, oh.
You paid him extra, didn't you?
No, but
What about your speed?
he did run a red. I'm like, all right.
You know,
We'll see
you
what
know,
we can do
you go,
today.
boo.
Urogue could take out quite a few people here at Belgium.
Well, there's
If you're
4
not
minutes of
familiar with
track left,
Urogue,
so
I might
perfect
actually give you a
timing.
couple of
Yes.
tour of the corners. If we might not have time. I'll do it on the qualifying round,
And
shall
actually, all of the cars are in the pit too, so you'll be able to join and then just instantly.
Steam is wanting me to do 2-factor right now, so
I finally made it in time to not practice because I need to go to the restroom.
At
Game's
least it was
rebooted.
before the race.
Yeah, games rebooted 4 times. Should not happen during the race, right? No reason.
no, just self
4 reboots is.
Can I have an invite?
I just sent you one.
Alright.
Not 2 seconds ago.
Like the match is the biggest achievement. It's so good
Oh, yeah, she's
seeing
a
your
big
face
winner.
up there, isn't it?
I meant, well, and by the way, I meant qualifying starts, not prac. Jeez.
Finally hit affiliate.
Also, thank you
Nice,
for
Jay.
landing
Do we
early.
get Eggy emote?
Yes.
I want a Jay Eggy emote.
They knew. They knew you
Oh,
were in.
yes.
I know they take a
And
while
I'm
to get
thanking my
approved and
sponsors,
everything else.
Qantas
But...
Airlines,
Yes, yes. Well,
Metro Taxis.
Alright.
This guy is basically Michael
Get start.
Schumacher, so let's hurry up.
Perhaps the only one out. 3 minutes left.
Make you
There's some
I'll be back in hopefully less than 2 minutes.
Enjoyed the north, mate.
Yeah, the weather was great.
How long have we got?
3:18.
minutes.
Okay.
I'm waiting for one day one of the bots to actually finish first. So,
Didn't that happen in that race that we don't acknowledge anymore?
well, I did like the
What-
very
what race?
first one.
The pre-season race.
Yeah, the pre-season Melbourne thing.
Oh yeah, that's right. When there's like 40 freaking cars on the track. And I know what you're thinking. The maximum roster is 22. No, they snuck another 22 on there. And they're all
Well,
over the
technically
other
the
side of the
max
track when the pace car came out.
Max Ross is only 20, but sure.
What?
It's not 22, it's 20.
You can
Unless
have
it's
22
changed.
in this.
Really?
Oh, wait. Are you talking like in this season or in Hero?
No, in the game, I thought it was also limited to the number of real cars.
No, so you can have 22, and I've limited
right.
20 so we can have 2 spectators.
Yeah, right.
So maybe that's why they do that. I don't know. That would make sense. To me, anyway.
Yeah, it probably is. Probably for the spectators.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Here's Codemaster's like, no, you can't set the weather in a league, only in a single race. Okay.
No.
New league. What do you mean, sorry?
And then F1 2022.
I am actually curious to see how the new game sets up and all that sort of stuff. Again, I don't care about the tracks and the cars.
I do like the damage model on the sim setting. Undercarriage, underbody damage and stuff like that's really cool.
Huh, that is pretty cool.
I'm in spectator mode, but I'm in.
Should be able to
Have you
take
got it set up for this track?
So find your spectate your car, and then one of your spectate options is take over.
No, it's not.
It should be.
Not there.
You're not playing. You're not liking you. Oh, that's alright. As long as you can take over the main race.
Oh, you.
Expand your spectate options. Go down.
I just see spectator menu, driver select, and then just a whole bunch of settings about, like telemetry and lap stuff. I'm not seeing anything.
Oh,
take over.
press like select the driver select. So in my case, it's A on my steering wheel, and then you've got spectate, view profile, and take control. So I'm guessing it's enter. On the...
You basically select
It's enter.
yourself, and then you should see like 3
Our
options.
best lap so far is a 1:58.0.
All I see is hide UI, spectator menu, and camera type.
No,
On yourself?
spectator menu. Quick.
Yeah.
So go into spectator menu, which will bring up the menu.
It's the same menu that
I
normally gives
see.
you
And then-
access to player
And
profile.
then you enter, and then
Take control's grayed out. Cool.
Yeah,
no.
practice is complete now, so.
Ah, right.
Oh no.
I found it.
Just in time to not use it.
Correct.
Celebrate good times. Come on.
Right.
So, what's the weather for the actual race and quality?
It's going to be dry for us and wet for you.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
We found out
Dry.
the change of
We
settings.
think it's dry.
Yeah, we
Right.
think it's
I was looking at it, it's
Yeah.
overcast. I don't think it goes to wet. If it does, it's at the very, very end.
Yeah.
Final lap. Pouring with rain.
All right, shall we move into our own channels?
Can you drag
Also,
us-
whoever
Can you
can,
drag us, please?
the BBM channel is live.
It is.
Ooh.
Nice.
I've got it on my other screen.
Gonna give it a look.
All right, I'll move us on.
Cheers.
Hello. I think I choked on a bit of walnut before, and it's a terrible time to be out of water.
Oh.
The flaky, papery stuff, I've not been peeling it off.
What?
On walnuts, you know how it comes with that flaky, papery kind of stuff around it?
Hmm.
I've not been peeling any of that off. And I think I've got like some stuck in my, just at the back of my throat, and it's really, really irritating.
Yeah.
But yes, congrats on affiliate, Jay. I look forward to seeing the egg emote. I don't know. I just look forward to seeing it. Let's get my wheel enabled. And yes, if you do want to go over and hear some cast commentary from Cheese Bender, please do so. Big Brain Media also hosts a bunch of other things, including their own Rainbow Six Professional Women's League team. However, that is under contract with XP Esport. Not on the Big Brain Media channel, sadly. Here we go, one-shot qualifying. I don't need clutch, but I do need a medium tire. Also need one shot. What else do I normally change?
Do I want softs or mediums? Can't decide.
On the probably rude assumption, there might be a yellow flag lap 1 or 2. I'm going for mediums.
Probably not a bad assumption. Yeah. Okay.
We'll see what position we are when we hit Sector 1. Move my mic a little bit. P4 Sector 1 isn't too bad. That slowed me down quite a bit there. It's a rather long track though. P4 through the second sector. This is going to be awkward. I don't know if I should intentionally lose a bit of time here. P4. I don't know what happened to the rest of the grid. But we are on 3 downforce in front, 7 on the back. It's become my new standard layout for downforce. Instead of going uniform 3-3-4-4, which is what the defaults have.
I miss Radion. I went over the grass.
I was surprised. You still came faster than me. By quite a bit, wow.
Yeah.
X, Badger, Josh, and Bliss. What is with X not being at the
thing is, oh, he's that's his AI, I think.
Oh, is he not here today?
No. Yeah, because it's such a big track, the missing, like, as long as there's not a huge screw up, missing one turn doesn't make a huge difference in the end. The track, the lap is so long.
If you miss one corner and nail the rest, everyone else is going to be happy. You Rogue.
I think I would have been in second if I got the corner right. I wouldn't have got first.
Considering I had no practice, I'm glad 3-7 for my downforce didn't do.
A lot more than I'm running. I'm on 1.6. But mine is very squirrely. I can't hold it flat through a lot of the fast corners. So I think you'll probably have the faster speed at the end of the main straight. Because I've got to go slower through. Well, I've got to let off a lot more through Arouge.
Right. Well, good luck.
Good luck. Yeah.
Here we go. I do apologize if the mic cuts out. I noticed
Try
that
not
just
to
a
go
little before.
left into you at the start.
I am a little nervous being this far up actually into the hairpin. Rightio. Here we go. Very slow through that.
position on lap 1. That's not great, but it's not terrible. Stay focused.
Oh, I don't know how I survived that.
I'm gonna watch this orange dot behind me. Josh is applying a lot of pressure here, but I just need to keep it smooth. Good. What is this? Did I forget to close the Steam Friends menu? I need to be quicker through there. Cleaner through there. I think Josh did the same thing as Bernard.
DRS is now enabled.
Save a little bit of overtake. We're keeping pace, we don't need to waste it. But we aren't going to get DRS to here, I don't think. No. Josh didn't either. Bit wide. Still not clean through there, but we are keeping pace. No yellow flags on the first 3 laps. Honestly impressive. The lower downforce is going to kill me in these straights. So is my takeoff there.
3 laps over target on fuel. Let's start burning it off, please.
It's just a flat corner. It's honestly way more exhilarating in other racing games than in this. Burner's dropped back to... No, Burner's still holding third. Don't dip into the grass or you'll go wide and hit the wall like everyone else. Too much overtake. We need to calm down on that. We've got 13 laps to make on the yellow tires. Doing pretty okay. Oh, for the love of God, sequential gearboxes can eat a dick. Get rid of my Steam friends list.
Yellow flag.
Josh went off.
Okay, clear.
He has wing damage. I wasn't expecting him to break that much.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Gap to car in front is 16.1 seconds.
I got brake checked by Josh into the sweeping left. Got an orange wing. I don't know if I can hold you rogue again, but the rest of the track feels pretty okay.
I would be topping that.
Yeah, my mic just
You
got
need a lot of
stolen.
downforce for the high speed to this track. I don't know, have a look what your lap times are compared to your best lap time.
If I can get a lap, it's gonna take like 2 or 3 before I actually see that happening.
It might be worthwhile pitting and going onto the hards. Like stopping the wing, going onto the hards, trying to go from there.
It's 15
Or
laps
doing it
left. You could do softs on 15 laps, I think.
Oh, not here.
True. Then I'd be getting into like 60-70% worn at that point.
You'd be lucky to get to 10. Like, you might survive, but your lap times will drop.
I'm really not noticing any difference. I am dropping a bit of time, but I also had the AI interrupt me twice this lap. Yellow flag.
Yeah, I just spun on the straight.
I might try third gear. I'm not too bad for revs. I just need to not spin the back wheels onto the main start line. times aren't too hot anyway. All I'm going to be doing, I think, is pushing my car more to its limit with the wings in the orange. Half a second down at Sector 1 might actually be worth it.
Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds per lap.
Did Jeff suggest an alternate strategy?
Yeah, he said pit lap 5. If I can hold on to lap 10, it's 21 laps. I feel like I might just hold on and try and get the extra seconds back on the red,
Caution.
on the red tires. Never mind.
Right, come in at the end of this lap. Take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
What's the gap to second for you?
10 seconds. I'm starting to struggle on these tyres. I've spun twice now. They're getting a bit old. About 8 laps, I think, is the softs.
You went with softs?
Yeah, I'm on, yeah. I'm gonna try and give them one more lap, but they're about done.
I really want to try and push like 1 or 2 more laps out of this car before I pit.
Some of this energy.
I'll go for 1 more lap as a... just to see. Next lap will be control. If I lose more than 5 seconds on my personal best, I'll pit. It really is. The E-Rogue is so disappointing in F1. I have no front wing and I can take it flat out.
Fuel is at target +3. Let's get into
Get
mix 3
flat out when
SMP.
I've got full front wing. It's just depends on your setup.
I wonder if the downforce still actually takes more of a factor,
5 seconds.
even with the damage ring. The only problem is if I get in front of Joel after he pits, like in this condition, I'm not going to be able to do anything to hold him off. Yeah, I'm positive. Positive 4 seconds coming off to the back straight. I'm just going to pit. Puts me back in 5th.
Go now.
Rightio. We have the last 13 laps on reds.
Okay, stay clear of the white
This
line
is
on
not
the
practice,
exit.
this is the full race. I missed practice entirely today, sorry. Now we need to actually manage these tyres. These are the last ones we have for the race. Hey, Chris. It actually... It's so late. The hosts are in Australia, but it's so late Australian time, it actually fits a lot of European streamers' slots for streaming. But I suppose that is the curse, is that any real life activity will still get in the way. I would absolutely love to. I mean, I did put the invite in there, but it would have been amazing to have you on board. I don't know what we're moving to next season, though. Oh, I'm so sorry, Berner. I'm just joking.
Good.
I'll mute
I
myself.
figured.
I was open comms on the team chat. Because we are teams this season. We're teams. I'm teamed with Berner. Oh.
The gap to the car ahead is 22.9 seconds.
Although, Chris, I did pick up Grid Legends today. I want to give Stadium Trucks a go, but I'm not going to have the microphone filtering to do it. I still want to do it. I want to give Stadium Trucks a go today. They look like such a nightmare when I saw you driving them all those months ago. We have the last 10 more laps on these tyres. I think that's possible, but this is a long track.
The gap to the car behind is 16.0 seconds.
That was a nice rotation. We're up half a second into the second sector, and we're up pretty decently on our delta. Personal best. Well, that shook the whole desk. I almost span out there. By the way, Chris, how are you going in Elder Scrolls? I'm actually able to do public dungeons now. I'm out of my toddler phase and can finally do big person stuff. Still have 4 hours left of work. Unfortunately, I think this is the best day everyone present could make it for. I asked to see if we could shift it to the weekend, because I think the weekend would have been a lovely spot. That was before we had Saturday Deep Rock. But, everyone here works Saturdays, and what has, like, family stuff, or other obligations, so Saturday didn't work. Maybe we could get our own things going, Chris. I think you said you had Game Pass for Grid Legends, or the EA Pass, or... But, if I like my time at Grid Legends, I wouldn't mind maybe squaring off some time to try and do community stuff in that. Or like a group of people getting together. And there's a good chance this group is going to eventually one day move on to Grid Legends for one of the seasons we're hosting. Missed the Apex, very slow. What was the last personal best, by the way? I missed my personal best. Get off that bumper. I was so worried I was going to run wide, but I held it. I didn't want to let go.
Use your overtake button for more power.
Thank you, Jeff. What's the new guy's name? 22 has a new guy. What's his name? The downforce trucks like Spa are so much fun. And they're just so beautifully designed. Overtake up here, let's burn a little bit to keep a bit of pace. Because this straight will give us another 200 milliseconds, hopefully. Almost.
Our gap to the car in front is 24.0 seconds.
That's not good. That's not good at all. Beautiful. Coming in across, just barely touching the bumpers. I could do that quicker, but I missed the apex. We're gonna do a bit of high fuel load. If I can get down to +1 on the fuel load, I might lay off a little bit. And we'll burn the last 6 to 7 laps on high fuel, I think. It's a long track, so we have a lot of extra fuel.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
I'm on the softs. You're high. Back in 4th place, Josh has gone for his second pit. He had to pit a little early, I take it, because he smacked into the back end of the double right-hander. Doesn't mean we're clear, just because he had to pit but possibly damage a second time, or tyres. We have to keep our pace here. That's not good in second gear, that felt terrible. Blanchemont, is that what this corner's called? I normally like to downshift, but that was a little weird. If I could ever hit the apex on that, I'd be way more confident rotating my car around. But we've got a lot of spare fuel. We use 0.3 of a lap in a lap. So we can burn a lot of excess fuel here. We can stay on rich maybe for most of the rest of the race even. Free trial was fun of Legends. I know I'm going to enjoy it. I just don't like giving EA money. Especially now they own Codemasters. They own Codemasters, Slightly Mad Studios, and those are just going to become Need for Speed companies after a couple of years. Bet. D3, we're going to have to pit. Not super clean through there. Is that your scheduled pit stop? It's a very long time to hold out for a pit.
No, I hit lap 9. I just lost a wing.
Alrighty. We've got Joshosaurus behind us and he is driving quicker than us around this track. I don't know what his setup is. Mine's pretty bog standard. 3 downforce on the front, 7 on the back.
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
I locked up, I can't be pushing that fast out, and that's...
We're coming in this lap.
No, we're not. I could have probably gone a little less downforce, but I've already spun out twice. We'd just assume we picked good for our skill set. I don't know what tyres Josh is on.
Our gap behind is 2.7 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 1 lap old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 47.8.
Very not good. We're not matching that at all. Ours is a 149. And I believe my championship standings in the driver leaderboard are actually between me and Josh. He's quicker on all fronts around these corners. I don't have the confidence.
Burn some of this energy.
These tyres have to last us, by the way, but we have 3 laps of high-rich fuel flow and 9 laps fuel total. Only 6 laps left, logic would state. $149 just then.
At the moment, the car behind us is lapping faster than us by around 1 second per lap.
A bit of sneaky overtake through the top of the turns. I don't want him to get overtake. If he gets overtake, I'm screwed, especially on these tyres. So messy. I lost all my time there. Lost 300 milliseconds. Oh, we gained a little bit back. Our time delta is all over the place. Our delta is absolutely all over the place in Sector 2. Come to Alonso or Alonso mode and get wide. Yeah, at least we might be able to hold him off, but... It's an extra 700 off. Five laps to go. He doesn't get DRS through there. So we hold up his DRS for another lap. He is so much quicker through that than I am. Driving wheel, Logitech G920. That should be wide. My tires are falling off pretty hard here.
A second a lap faster than you.
We have DRS though. I don't plan to overtake him. I just want to put pressure. I want to put pressure. We have to keep pace though. And our tires are falling off, bear in mind. We can't even take that corner flat out anymore. We haven't got our warnings for the track limits though. That's all it takes. Is that terminal? He stopped. It's not terminal, he moved. I was gonna say, no way that's terminal. My tires are so dead. This is fucked. It's tires versus my wing. Who wins? If they pop, I'm actually fucked. Joshosaurus has crashed in what place? Third place? Oh, never mind. It just says pit. I can't tell where I am, but he's behind me and he had contact. I don't think he's going to pit with this few laps left. But I don't know where you are either. You might be in front of me anyway. I've been so focused on trying to hold Josh off that I've lost track of everyone else.
No, I'm still 30 seconds behind him.
it's gonna be my tires against his wing for the rest of the race, basically. And I think Ballistech is catching up too. I'm almost in 70% because I was stupid and held off on my original plan. I think I pit at lap 10. I can't take Blanchimont flat out anymore. It was a one-stop race to begin with, Chris. The only difference being that I had to pit for damage early on, and Jeff still thinks I've got a scheduled pit stop. Because I didn't take his recommendation to change my pit strategy. I was meant to pit on lap 13 and ride the red tyres out for the rest of the race. Final 2 laps. This could actually be final lap, actually. Oh. I can't make that turn anymore. But, if Defranger or Joel pass the finish line before I get back, which I think, no wait, if they win the race before I get back, they'd have to lap me for that, wouldn't they? But yeah, it was meant to be a one-stop race. I've just shifted forward a couple of laps, and on, well, at Spa, a couple of laps is a long distance. So, yeah. I hate hitting that bumper. I'm so terrified of it spinning me out. I always stop steering when I hit the bumper. Alrighty. Massive gap to car behind, so you can take it easy on the tyres at least. I can also stop texting and driving. Video games are a great way to know if you would die texting and driving. Albeit at 200 miles an hour, but still. First gear? How stupid. Is that it? Is that it? One more lap.
Final lap of the race. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 11 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:48.2. You're losing 3 seconds a lap.
Oh, I just hope I don't die. 3 seconds is fine. Coming last is a lot worse, and we're at 80% tyre wear, and do I get to say it? Do I get to do it? I think I get to do it. Bono! Bono, my tyres are gone, Bono!
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:48.8.
You know what? I think that's what Lewis Hamilton likes to hear too when he screams tyres are gone.
You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep this up.
Pit crews just trains every time they hear him come and like, Bono, my tyres are gone, Bono! Your fastest lap, Hamilton, remember your fastest lap, calm down. Box, 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 box. Wow. Jeff, I think you're dead. That one was clearly box. Woo! Don't do what the MotoGP rider done and celebrate a lap early and finish 5th. I remember that. 3rd place! We got a podium! Oh, I'm surprised. Josh held on to that pretty well. I think he deserves that. Joshosaurus got driver of the day. Holy cow, though.
Podium?
Yeah, I did. I got 3rd. %70 tires all the way to the end. Actually, they might have been close to 80% final lap.
I don't know how you drive that. Any more than 50 and I've got to get rid of them.
I'm fine. I can feel them go, but my worry is actually ever seeing them explode at the room. Nick? I don't know if that started with the damage rework in 2021 though or not. Yeah. Those two up there are untouchable. That's insane. Oh, pit stops. You're crazy.
Do. So I hit the wall, so I had to go in and change my wing, and then I came out of the pits and hit the wall on the pit exit and damaged my wing on the pit exit.
It's probably one of the most sour things.
Yeah, so I had to go back in.
Oh, no interviews today. Big Brain's ending stream early. They ended. Yeah, I'm tweaking some things here. I will see you up in general.
Oh yeah, I'll jump up into the general chat.
On the last lap.
Oh, Josh, you came 4th.
Woo!
So what's that, 12 points? And Def, you came 1st. Cool. So let's go. So let's go. 24 plus 4, 7.
I think Burner Bear has been almost undefeated in fastest laps.
Yeah.
You took it on the last lap as well.
Yeah.
We were
like
cheering
3
for you when we
times.
saw it.
I crashed about lap 15 and had to go in and replace my wing because it was red. And I literally hit the wall on the exit.
I saw that. I was like, you've done a me.
Oh.
Except for I made it to poo on before I hit the wall again. It's like, new wing, now it's broken.
So I worked out what I had done because, like, you can't feel any of the force feedback in the pit lane.
Yep.
I'd accidentally turned the wheel one full rotation to the
Oh.
right,
Oh no.
Yep.
and so as soon as I took over again, it thought, "Oh, you're turning like full lock right for some reason," and went straight in the wall.
Not that this will make you feel any better, but I almost did the exact same thing. As I was coming out of the pit, I grabbed my wheel and felt like the band that normally sits at the top. I like grabbed it. I'm like, what the? That's oh no! I just straightened the wheel right quick.
So that was at the top. I'd done a full 360.
Yeah.
So it felt normal. It just
7 Aussies on a board.
as soon
I
as
like
the
it.
force feedback kicked in, I knew it was wrong.
There was a
Our
couple of
first
really
album.
good battles in that race.
Screaming
Yeah,
cars.
that was. I had
It's
great
40
battles with AI
minutes of
until
a
I kept
Formula One
smashing into the
engine.
wall.
Screaming incessantly in your ear.
All right, so the score updates. Obviously, this round, Durf came first, followed by Joel, then Board,
I am
then
so
Josh, then Burner,
glad that I held
Badger,
third.
X-Fied, and little old
Because
me on
my
the bottom here.
championship, my driver championship battle.
And the team
is between Josh.
standings for this round are Overpriced Lawnmowers on 37, Bird Bear on 26, Spin to Win on 22, and Nightmare on 14. Suck at X-Fied. Overall, team ones for the whole championship so far are Overpriced Lawnmowers on 237, Bird Bear on 200, Spin to Win on 182, and Nightmare Racing on 162. Suck it, X-Fied. And then overall for individuals on the whole season so far, Durf's on 158, that's 154.
Look!
Joel
Look
on
at me!
128.
I might get
Burner
fifth in the driver
118,
standings, yeah.
X-Fied's on 110.
We're a long
Josh
way
on
away from X.
85, Board on 83, me on 54, and Badger on 52. So, that's pretty good.
Look at that!
I love how the game, so far, the only highlights given me is
2
me running
points.
into the wall chasing after.
Oh, I need to
Nicholas
export last week's highlights
Burner.
too.
It's like,
Yep. You want to relive this, right?
Oh, good. It's both of them back to back.
Oh,
It doesn't look like they're doing pulling us in for commentating either way.
Stream's over. I had it up.
Yeah. All right. Well, good game, guys.
yeah, good race.
Very good.
Going
Yeah.
next week. What do we got next week? We got. Where are we?
USA,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
USA.
Texas,
USA.
And then,
Circuit of the
yeah.
Americas.
So there's only 2 left.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Wow.
Coaster
Yeah.
in Australia.
Yeah. So we got, if we can, Joel, maybe talk to Anna and just want to make sure we can definitely lock in the last one for streaming. And it would
Yeah.
be good to do interviews afterwards for that one at least, because that's the final of the season.
Yeah.
Championship round. So,
You agree? Should be good. So,
all right, I'll leave everyone to it. I'll catch you later.
yeah, I might duck off and have some tea. Good racing,
Yep.
people.
Same.
All right.
Good racing.
Catches.
Catch you
Yeah.
later.
This summed up my race. What was it? We gonna show it? No, it's the next highlight. Oh, that's one of them.
It didn't look like you touched the bumper. What killed you? Because you had better tires than I did.
I think I just took too much speed into it. And then there was this. I had my dad threw a COVID test through my door while I wasn't paying attention. So I just went straight on.
Oh no!
So the last 2 laps I just had to limp without a wings. But it's like my highlights. It's like race start. Crash number 1 into Eau Rouge.
Oh really?
Yep.
Was that behind me?
And then crash number 2. This is to poo on the first time. Grab too much curb. And then it showed some nice battling bits. Oh, this I think was just you. Was this was after
Where was that? Why
but-
was I so... Why was
No,
I
I
just
think-
that
no.
slow?
No, I
Holy
think
cow.
that was no, I think that was Burner after she tagged the wall out of the pit lane.
Oh, you might be right. I was gonna say, I remember you overtaking me in a
no.
similar spot, but I don't think I was
Yeah,
that
I think
slow.
I think that was this one.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah,
nerve-wracking.
This was fun.
It's so nerve-wracking because without Jim, he doesn't tell me if you're taking my back wheels position.
Yeah.
He basically announces if I have right of way and can cut you off legally.
Yes.
But without him, I just have to sort of assume that
There was
you're
another
there
one.
at all times. But at this point, I had 60% worn softs at this point, and the rest of the race, the only thing I could think of was that it's your wing versus my tires.
Oh yeah, I was running, I think, quite a high downforce, so I could take the middle sector quite well.
Yeah.
Except for I think I kept over pushing it.
I could tell. You were taking the first chicane off the... You rogue onto the first straight, and then that chicane you took lightning fast. You would drop seconds off of me.
Yeah,
I would take the corners well, and you would just catch up. It was absolutely insane.
I lost you through Eau Rouge every lap. Like, you just disappear. I'm like, great. Now I gotta try to claw that back.
And it was, what's the other long left that I noticed I was quicker on?
Puon. Yeah.
Blanchemont, isn't it? Or is that a different corner?
Oh, maybe. Hang on. Track map time.
If Jim wasn't so lazy, I could ask him for corner names. But he literally just doesn't exist in F1 2020 for some reason.
I know.
I mean, he does. It's only the league races. That's what I don't get. He works in offline.
You're right. Oh, sorry, Blanchemont. Are you meaning like the before the bus stop?
It's like a super long left.
Chicane? Yeah, the super long left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on.
Blanchemont is the left curve before the tight chicane at the start finish.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, is that like the tiny left on the straight?
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking of a completely different corner. Up.
Was it Puon you were thinking of? Pouhon?
I have no idea. I get Jeff to tell me these things and it goes in one ear and out the other.
I know this is blurry, but this is the one which has the names that I'm aware of. So, turn 10 was it? Like that 10
double
11 one?
Gosh.
Yeah, that's not a great picture, but
What have you got?
because
This map says it's double gauche.
Blanchemont there.
Yeah. Puon. Yours says Puon. Why does mine say double gauche?
Yeah, I wonder if they've changed its name. Because I know it as Puon. So that one has it as Puon. I don't know anymore because that one there has it as
I like how the pit lane, the entry to pit lane is just called chicane. It's a good name.
Yeah. I know it as the bus stop, so I was like, yeah.
Double gosh is Puon. Just have different names every time, I suppose.
Is it the French versus the no, what are the two border? It's France that borders it to the south, right? No.
Oh, it's Belgium.
No, Belgium and hang on. What is it?
Gosh sounds French. French? Oh.
French.
French.
There's two Yeah, hang on.
Bus stop is called that because the
It's
last
basically on the
configuration
border of two countries.
I wanted
I
it to
wouldn't
look
be
like a bus
surprised
stop.
if there's language things.
What
is it?
I don't know, maybe that's a regional thing, because to me a bus stop is like a small building.
Netherlands is like in that.
But I suppose if I saw it, maybe I'd
Closer
recognize
to Germany. Yeah. Anyway.
Thank you very much for the race, guys. That was good, and I'll catch you all next week.
Yeah.
No worries.
See you next week. I
America.
might head off now too.
I'm dreading the next race.
Yeah, I do not like Austin.
I like Coda.
It's got some fine sections, but it's such a pain in the ass track to drive well every lap.
Yep.
Ed, I'll catch you
Gotta
later.
keep that consistency. Yeah, catch everybody next week.
Yep. See you next week. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Believe it used to be an actual bus stop way back when it was an open countryside circuit. That's the super long version, isn't it? I've got a couple of games that have the old historic Spa Frankenkorps track. I do not think I'm gonna do well next week. Next week, bring it up. Next week we have 2 tracks left. Let's go time trial, just putting the tracks up. Next week is Circuit of the Americas. I loathe this track. It's not even the worst track. It's rather fast and it's super technical in its speed because there's no definitive braking line. It's more like you just have to ease into the corners. All I can hope for is that everyone else also eats doo-doo and doesn't make any of the corners. I actually feel this track is so wide and so vast. There's a lot of runoff, especially in the first sector. I feel like we're not going to see safety cars, but I do feel positions can be lost and made in the penalty points this race. Because all it's going to take is someone missing that final squiggly bit you've got there. It's a very sharp, it's not sharp right hands, but you have to slow down a lot into that right-hander. And then it is like a cut corner. It's like a 90-degree turn almost that you can take at speed. Bring back TurkishGP.jpg. I really wish Twitch would stop detecting links for anything with a dot. But TurkishGP, is Turkey not in here? I do have a lot of the older versions of F1. Turkey's not in here. I do have a lot of the older versions. I've got 2016, 2019, 2015, 14, and 2012, I think. We could always go back and have a look at some of the older tracks, although I don't know how they'd hold up gameplay-wise. It could be a bit of a gamble. But after USA, we have, all the way back here at the start, the last race of the season is going to be at Melbourne. I have eaten... What's absolutely insane to me is that I'm not even super terrible at this track. I hot lap for a living, which means that I always restart when I mess up slightly. See, the thing about racing online is that when you mess up slightly, you just have to bloody well live with your mistakes. You can't just restart and post the best lap. Having said that, this is one of my better tracks. I've got a lot of practice in because 2020 starts the season at Australia and I've done about 4 season starts and never finished any of them. I also have under my belt, everyone else uses assists. Look at these. Dirty assists all the way up to the top. To be fair, low assist and high assist both trigger the icon. Doesn't matter. But we are 0.2 ahead of Joel from Oz. Joel from Oz is the solid second position on the leaderboard. He is very clearly solid second. He's 10 points ahead of Burner. He would need a DNF or something else just as staggering at America's to even give Burner a chance at second, I think, especially with only 2 laps left. But despite that, every time I've raced at Australia, I've eaten shit. I cannot do it. I'll be fine for most of the race and then spin out at the last chicane before the straight. Or I'll push myself too stupid onto the first corner. 123s under perfect conditions should be something we should aim for. 125s should be my race pace. I should use that as a standard. If we're not hitting 125s, we need to find a way to get more seconds out of the kit. Sethy! Hey! Congratulations on finding the last boat. Sorry I missed it. Had to go do some work. Yeah, honestly, I'm so blown away by how we found it. Did you guys see? I don't, if you missed it, let me, quickly rat out DMs here. I'll bring the picture up first before I put it on screen, shall I? But in fact, let me copy a link. And I can I do that? Go to width and height. It's as good as I can do. Yes, I could full screen the browser, but I like my spaced screens. Anyway, yeah. Also, you know what? I should just flick the Discord thing over, but that's how I found it, by the way. There wasn't a chest. It was just me sitting there, like, kind of dumbfounded with my dumb luck. Should I show the map? Is that forbidden knowledge to see the map fully uncovered? I you know what? No, if it's bad to show the map, I'll take the full. Unless you say no, Chris, in which case we won't show the map. We finished on Sunday? Yeah, God, that's weird to think about. We're finally going to beat the reverse boss run, since we started it in February. Been a long time coming. It's a shame we can't do it before next month. It's just going to tick over to next month before Sunday. River 3rd. But 6 actual unironic real-life months to beat a run isn't the worst. Finished on Sunday, so it's fine to show. Yeah, we'll flip it up. You've got, it might be a little hard to see. Maybe I just bring in these images same as before. Copy link. Get rid of width and height. You've got the trader we actually found. A trader quite nearby. You've got one down here. 3 over near... Where was, this island here. This island here is Elder, isn't it? So you've got... What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 traders. All next to one Elder. You've got one all the way over here. Again, on the continent that actually touches the deep north. Now, where's the next image? What is that? 6 in the top? And then we've got... Let me check, is that the same one? No, that's a new one. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Have I miscounted? No, okay, those 2 we've already counted. Yeah, I see that now. It's the island I'm looking at, which would make it... We had 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're also clumped up though. This one's in the Ashlands. Could you imagine having gone all the way down to the Ashlands to find the merchant? Be a nightmare to visit. Constant settlings spawning in, throwing fire at Howdor. This one I think is gonna be the only one we might have hit, but the spawns here are so abysmal. Like 3 over here, that's so far out. You've got the two over here that even go back to the last image. You've got... Those are the same ones there. This is the only one I think we likely would have ever found without doing stupid amounts of extraneous travel. Even this one's like a stone's throw away from the deep north. It's ridiculous. I do find it interesting that the boss spawns also come down to a bit of hide and seek random chance. Because you've got a picture here of a couple of elders and a bunch of bone masses as well. It's neat seeing a little bit of how the games work like that. Honestly, we were cursed either way. If it hadn't been for one of us being so far north, we were in the frozen north. Like, if I wasn't there, we would have just probably never found one. I would have sailed all the way back. I would have covered this area, which was my next plan. I think I wanted to come down here, but even if I came through here, there's no... Because I think I actually might have. I think I came south, through here, and around here, and I got stuck in this little bit here, which I labeled on my map Hell, because it's Mistlands, and I thought there was a river through to this other side, but it was so foggy, and I was sitting in the Mistlands, and I just got stuck and did about 15 circles on the spot before realizing I don't care, and left. That trader right there would have been the only one we would have naturally hit, I think. But it's insane to me that all of them are on the outsides of the map. Seed generally might have cursed us. Yeah, Seed called too easy. I think, tongue in cheek, the RNG of the world spawns might have just turned around and said nope. To be fair, we didn't need Haldor, but I don't know, it became a weird mission, like something we had to do by the end. But I think by the time we'd invested 3 weeks into it, it was too late. We were so dead set. Right. So, how did we actually go? Bernabear came 10 points plus her fastest lap. Joshosaurus was 1 point ahead. That's not bad, and I was 3 points up on Josh. And now there's only 2 points difference and 2 races to go. I need to average 1.5 point a race. And I can actually sneak the driver championship out from Josh and put him back in 6th. I won't say I can, but that is my stated goal. I'm aiming for that. I want the 5th spot position. Onto the team standings though. We've actually put what looks like a tiny distance behind us. I think last week the standings were a little shorter. The gap was a little shorter last week. And we've gained points. Last week it was a tie. Bernabear spin to win 28-28. Spin to win 22 this week, and Bernabear 26. Overpriced lawnmowers clearly all the way out in front with... Who's on overpriced lawnmowers? Team standings, what is it? DS? Driver standings. Who is overpriced lawnmowers and... So... Given he's sticking to me like a magnet, even when I try and out-strategize, even when I try and not crash, he's always right behind me or nearby. I'm trying to think here, because, I mean, it's 37 points. That's doable. That's doable if we win and they lose. It's 25 points for a win, 1 point for fastest lap, and if they both crash next race, this is a fight for first. I mean, I'm dreaming, right? I'm dreaming, but I can dream. Either way, the championship is actually going to come to a bit of a... I think it's going to be final race settled in stone, and I do not have a good track or a record with Australia. the track I've probably driven the most, and at the same time, it's the one I keep crashing in. Enough of that. I need to go back in and export a couple of videos I need to export from the theatre. Oh, by the way, hang on. Desktop capture, shall I?